news and just start trying to like
Throw
sing.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
Throw
And
Gatorade.
instead of chanting, we're going chanting or saying like arcane words. We're just going to start singing drinking songs and see
around
just see
Maze.
what happens.
We have a dance around this room.
And we've got Gen here to play the music. And we've got the illusionary step dancers.
Okay, that gave me idea for future in case I want to create a servant that's dedicated to booze and drinking, because honestly I don't have that type of guy. Technically, there's one like barbarian guy, but he's also fucking chaotic, evil, dread.
Sounds reasonable.
Forgeborn, chaotic, evil, entropic, half construct, who is
How about this
barbarian
guy?
and dread.
How about that guy?
You summoned this
that
god
guy.
of rape.
We literally summon the god
Of beer.
of parties.
You know what? At first, give me a group, like all of you, because I guess not all of you, but okay. Genkiro and Endif are there. At that point in time, when they are trying to summon something, where is Aoti?
I probably join them. I see a line of illusion carrying beers. I'm just gonna follow it.
Because you know, if you choose to fail the will save, hey, that's more beer.
Exactly. I assume my will save so tanked right now. I couldn't make it even if I wanted.
Most likely.
Okay, so all of you can like at first, because yeah, the summoning room requires some preparation and knowledge and
we
whatnot.
don't
So you can at first give me knowledge, planar and or arcana with -10 because you are fucking drunk.
14!
90!
It's 20.
I mean, either planar or arcana, whichever is better for you.
They're both the same. I could do both if you want.
I think that's it. That's knowledge arcana.
Okay, and then use magic device with give me a moment. I'm gonna even fucking check the Pathfinder open game open source to see if there are rules to using magic device under influence.
There's probably one for, minuses while drunk.
Okay, skill, use magic device.
This reminds me of that one webcomic where one adventurer creates his magic sword while drunk. It becomes the most awesome thing ever.
Technically,
You remember
drunk
name of
isn't
it?
really sickened, but we're probably extremely drunk, so we're probably like at the point of staggered almost.
Nah, I don't. There's no table for penalties. There's only table for DCs. By the way, what's the name of that comic? Do you remember?
Tales of the Quester.
Ah, don't know it. Speaking of doing fun stuff while drunk, I wasn't there during the session, but when I was on Star Wars Without Numbers, like living campaign, apparently guy who was expert, while he was completely drunk out of his ass, while tinkering, managed to create a black hole bomb. Or
Okay.
red matter bomb, something like that. So I'm gonna
I'll
say there will be several magic device checks, so they will be getting harder and harder. So at first use magic device checks, -5 penalty.
I don't think I even have a point in using
5!
magic device. Okay,
Oh
use
my
magic
God.
device.
That everybody had points in use magic device.
Minus
Simon has-
5, so that's 50.
I imagine this could go incredibly badly.
Wait, since we are all drunk and singing, do I get my bardic buff spells?
You can.
How much
What is
minus
our
did you
bonus?
get?
What is our bonus to that? +2,
+5 to skills.
+5. Awesome. So I got a 10.
Yeah, I got a. How much minus was it again?
-5 at first, because that process will take some time. So I will require 2 more checks. Second check is with -10. Because after all, you are trying to summon not a servant, but for your knowledge, a deity, like actual deity.
It's going better.
And then last one is with -15 penalty.
Alright, so 28, 17, 23.
I haven't got under 10 yet.
I got -7 on the last.
On one hand, I am so fucking eager to just kick you in the balls with those rolls and make you by mistake summon something very bad that will kill you very violently.
That would probably. Wait. Would they accept the offering first?
Depends on the spirit, because some evil spirits, as I described them and made them, they are just hell-bent on, like, the first thing they will do is just, like, attack you without, like...
I'm sure if we're all Eternal Wanderers, if we all get slaughtered, then he accepts the offering, we'll all come back to life, get our asses drunk again, and then continue the party with the thing we summoned.
I can imagine a really horrible looking demon coming in the circle, seeing a massive celebration and being like, what the fuck is going on here? Invited to celebrate and you have a massive demon drunk off his ass in the middle of the castle.
Give me a moment. I think I know what will happen. Give me a moment. I need to remind myself which servant was it. Okay. The name is really... It speaks for itself, so to speak. Okay, so... you know what? I mean the guy, the barbarian dread thing, that's his chaotic evil. I based him off slightly more deadly and more chaotic evil Zaraki Kenpachi, but no, you want some. Basically, you are pretty sure, like at some point it was going well, but you think at the very start you might have fucked up it slightly. I mean, not Game Hero, but the rest of Help.
I don't even have a point in Operate Magic.
Because, okay, you just like put the...
Because we trusted the illusions to actually do something.
You put the barrels and whatnot, then the entire like thing powers up. There's like sound, like slight shaking, sound of like explosions. You might even like see blurry electric discharges going through monoliths in the circle. Then there's like a lot of smoke, so you can really see shit. And then you only hear like somebody's talking through a mask. There's like, and you think there's a female voice, and it speaks, "Who dares?" And then through a smoke, you see a red rod of light appearing. Which is, and with this accompanying sound.
What accompanying sound?
A lightsaber.
I am your father. Randomly out of the
But it was a chick.
I am your mother.
Did we just summon Mara Jade?
Not Mara Jade. I called this servant the Sith Lady, and basically, fluff-wise, her weapon is like lightsaber, with like fantasy version of like lightsaber hilt. And mechanically wise, her weapons are just like brilliant energy weapons, and they are like cutting through a butter. So suddenly
I'll walk over and offer her a tankard of beer.
Yeah, as you are playing, like the
a tankard of Dragon's Fire mead, I should say.
yeah, that barrel, like as you are getting closer, the bits of pieces of barrel like flying away, and there's like a whoosh sound, and you at first you don't feel your hand, then your other hand, then your leg. Basically what follows is like in a minute she just like goes around just slashing with her lightsabers and like cutting immortal people. And then there's like those who are like just barely alive, and she's like, the nerve to call me into this situation. And then this summons herself.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Although, to be fair, let me check her stats. Where if this was like a normal session and normal combat,
you'd probably be able to kick her ass.
Probably.
Anyways.
Yeah, 36 AC, 300 HP.
Couple minutes later when I wake up, I'm like, hey, we should open a
and plus 46 to hit. Yeah, her...
Are we still drunk?
Wait.
Yeah, you still are. Her lightsaber, I give it Katana plus 5, Axiomatic Bleed, Brilliant Energy, Cold Keen, Lucky Speed, Unholy Voice.
Okay. I put my arms on Genkira's shoulder. Your fiance, soon-to-be wife, is a cleric, right?
Yeah.
We need to open a gateway to the elemental portal of alcohol.
Out of character, I don't know if you remember that as a player, Ramus is not a cleric.
We keep thinking she is. Where the hell?
I mean, you your characters can think it, but when they are drunk. But in that party, Ramus is a sorcerer. Astrid is a
sorceress.
Sorceress.
Yeah.
Astrid.
I'm sure they're still together, and we're probably drunk off our ass. So we go find them.
I mean, Astrid back then, even then, she's feeling perfectly fine because that cheat is like casting restoration on herself.
Cheating bastard.
So she's like, she feels nice tingle and she enjoys party, but she avoids being completely hammered down.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, sees you coming, not really going straight, and she's like, you see that there's a like faint smile. She's like giggles in her hand, and then like pokes Ramus, who is like red cheeks, very doopy, like smile, white smile on her face.
And she sees a giant conga line of villagers following.
And Astrid, that conga line, I think it got dissolved.
They're illusions!
Yeah, they're illusions. I can just resummon them.
I think by now they're looking really
assuming
silly.
you are not drunk enough to not... Anyways, like, Astrid is like, probably whisper something to her with like, oh, look who's coming. And then Ramus is like... honey!
My honey!
Hello, my baby! And then Legion fucking starts singing. Legion fucking starts singing. Hello, my honey! Hello, my baby! Hello, my right time guy!
When this happens, I start yelling for Ramus at the same time. Even once we're up next to her, I keep yelling her name.
Probably completely randomly, there's a roar of the dragon, and you hear Jai saying, Endip, shut the fuck up! I can hear you from up there!
I'll catch ya! I yell in a very Irish accent, and then continue.
Yeah, you are playing demo, man.
And I get way to the alcohol, to the elements of alcohol.
In my heaviness. Like, I imagine a lot of people are right now like drunk demo, man.
I killed the last person who called it a skirt.
That's an awful pun. That is an awful pun, and you should feel awful.
Yeah.
Fuck being awful, I'm drunk.
Okay.
And then she's like, of course, swings at Genkiro like with a tackle hug. So hugging him, kissing him all around the face. And then there's like, okay, maybe not when people. And there's like, wait, they are not doing anything that we didn't see or didn't try ourselves, right? Right, girls, boys and girls?
And you see the conga line obscuring, surrounding them and obscuring the vision of...
Yeah, like military type maneuver. Hop, 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 hop.
Huddle.
And they're like... and they're like, oh my god. You know you have a place on the castle that it's for that kind of activity. But no, for real, like she like... Probably one of like... Piper comes, like, grabs... Because probably she casted some spells on herself, so she grabs Ramus by the collar and lifts it up from you. Ramus, you will have time to have sex with him. And like Piper is also like slightly slurry, but she's undead, so she probably alcohol doesn't work on her that much.
Considering we got a legion drunk, we should be able to at least get one undead girl drunk.
You just need to drink more.
Oh my god! I imagine us filling her so much with alcohol, it started pouring out of her pores.
And then it's like, I don't know why I'm even drinking. I mean, my age. If you look at my body, I'm like under age of consent.
But your mind is all that matters in the world.
You're older than the rest of us. Drink.
Yeah, you probably, like, when, like, Dragon Mead works somehow from Nikolai, but when the infernal version of it she drinks, then it really gives her... Oh my god, I don't have voice already. Anyways, fuck, why did it become such a fucking deer?
No shit, mate.
Fucking train work. Anyways, oh my god, oh fuck, I felt slightly like woozy myself. Oh, give me a moment, I need to... Oh.
Don't have a stroke.
No, I don't have... Okay, what was the reason you wanted to get to Ramus and...
to ask them to open a gateway to the elemental plane of alcohol.
Open a fucking elemental alcohol gateway of planes. Yeah, build a giant plane out of alcohol.
Build a giant plane out of alcohol. Oh god.
I don't know if this even exists. Let's find out. And then like a group of people, humanoids and whatnot. Then like probably you missed the part when Vanetta and Velina join with Devil. And they're like, hey guys, what you doing? And we try to find a plane of alcohol. Cool! We're gonna help you. We don't know if it exists either, but let's find... And then, like, I'm gonna roll D100 a few times.
In the meanwhile, I just imagine a giant conga line just going around to the side, then via cutaways.
Yeah, I'm thinking the conga line gets
places.
bigger and bigger, and Legion in the like break like starts singing Cuman Pete. And then
They call me Cuban Pete. Yeah.
And I imagine us open a portal at the top of the corridor leading to Legion, and then just pouring the alcohol down like a waterfall down to it. 100.
Okay, I saw somebody rolling like first D1000 and he rolled 999. Okay. Okay, I think this is the point that I'm gonna say, you know, at this point, everybody rolled a natural 1 on Fortitude save.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the point when portal opened and you are not sure Although you might think that, yeah, there was a waterfall of beer, but you are not sure if other kind of portal didn't open, so... Yeah, I'm gonna say the rest of the party is noodle incident. I'm gonna fade out on that one. When you open portal to elemental plane of alcohol and maybe something else, everybody's like movie just cuts out. Because I'm deciding you rolled natural 1 on DC probably 50 or 60 fortitude save.
I kind of imagine like Artie waking up next to an elemental of beer.
I just imagine a giant conga line just cut away to different planes. 1 second they're in a plane of lava, and then they continue to a cutaway of a giant iceberg, and then a cutaway to a
forevermore the
floating island.
conga line continued. Plane shifting between the different planes and confusing the living shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
Some saves still going on to this
I'm going
day.
full rule of cool on that
Literally.
one because technically this plane is still not connected to others, so planar shifting is not that possible. But maybe they found
They're illusions, it's okay.
yeah, there are illusions. 1 second they are drunk, and third, these planes are imitations of real alternative planes.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, Endif didn't woke up at the tower after like late afternoon. When Aoti and Geikuro, yeah, they woke up at the tower with you can. I'm gonna put you on that map, and all of you can take one guess when Endif ended up on that map, and you can ping it.
One guess, okay.
That's my guess.
No, you didn't at the Eye of Chaos because that would mean certain death for you. And I mean seriously, like maybe not certain death, but you will be lost in time and space.
Oh my.
So
Over here,
What was the other ping? Because I only saw one.
Isena at the Ember Force.
No,
Holy Azure City?
no.
in the middle of the deep gulf.
And you already had your choices.
I didn't actually. Is he in the middle of the deep gulf? That's what I asked.
No,
Okay.
I thought there were already 3. Anyways,
There was
and
someone
if,
doing
as
twice.
you like, I'm not gonna say where you. I'm not gonna say where you are before you answer me those 2 questions, and I'm gonna leave up to you. Do you have any sort of clothes on you, or your
No.
like, typical equipment?
I am
Second question,
completely 100% naked.
do you have any weapons with?
No, I am completely 100% naked.
Okay, so when you wake up, feeling at first slightly naked, but then-
I might be wearing small clothes still, so I'm at least decent somewhat.
yeah, maybe
Jockstrap.
yeah, maybe somebody created a quickly like from leaves and created a like loin bag or something. Anyways, you slowly and groggily like pull yourself up to sitting position, and then you see 2 things. One, in the background there is a construction that you recognize, but what is new is you see a massive obsidian dark light gate, long-standing gate in the background, and it's absolutely like massive and dark as night itself. And then in front of the gate and sitting on the rock, there is a fuck, now I forgot what guy was it. I mean, what was his race?
I can imagine him being drenched in alcohol.
I mean, maybe Endif is drenched in alcohol, but there's a half giant.
I mean, like Endif
With
came
black-
riding on a wave of alcohol.
You don't know how I mean, okay, so Endif can be drenched in alcohol and the like surrounding area, but the guardian of the, and you see like a mixture of giant and probably black dragon, because if you like blink few times you can see like parts of his skin are black. You see him sitting on a nearby rock, and his face is between. For now, he looks extremely amused, but he has his weapon in like one hand. I mean, he's not in combat stand, but like he has like. What weapon he has? Because I also forgot fucking that. God damn it. No, he doesn't have any visible weapon in hands.
I just kind of like stare at him for like 5 minutes before saying anything.
He like he's still amusing, but his like smile turns like slightly more feral and like gray, and he's like, tough night, isn't it?
I can't recall most of it. What I assume is most of it.
Well,
the last thing I remember is opening up a portal to the elemental plane of alcohol.
he ponders about it for a moment. Huh, interesting. And he like tilts his head, so you get the feeling that he's listening something that's coming from gate. You know, of course, do not hear it, and then he like nods his. Well, yes, it might be the time that Yggdrasil finally connects to our. And that probably means, yeah, your time will soon end. Oh well, I must say you took a perfect time to party.
We're having a wedding.
Really?
It was originally a bachelor party and a bachelorette party. Then everything got confusing after everybody got drunk.
Yes, it usually.
If you want, we can invite you to the next one.
Invite him to the wedding. Invite him to the wedding.
or you could come to the wedding. It'll probably be just as fun.
I don't think my masters will be ready for wedding itself, but trust me on that. We will.
No, not your masters, just you.
Oh, no, I have my duties.
Just one day.
I mean, the apocalypse is coming. Who's gonna bother with this place?
Oh, you never know. I am the guardian. And maybe, because I'm a faithful servant, I will be spared. Well, I decided who will be the winner. And then he like jumps off the rock, and then even when you're like slightly like your head still slightly thumps, your experience warriors, so immediately like feel the shift in his aura and like expression and feeling. Before he was like not toying, but like like joking with you and like being condescending, and he's like taking a small time of amusement. Now he feels like Hunter.
Is there a stick nearby?
It might be.
Is there a stick long enough to use as a sword nearby?
That I think that will be a lot. Let me D100, and do you want high or low?
I will take high.
Yeah, so you look around, and you kinda finally comes to you that because it's a black gate, and around there's like a and the nearest trees and forest is somehow slightly away from there. You realize that this place is entirely barren and feeling dead.
Well, crap. That requires me to do something useful.
And then he like, you see this guy, half giant, cranks his neck, bones in, like he cracks his. You were amusing, so to speak, and I know I might not keep you down, but I was getting bored anyways, and you kinda went into my territory, and then he like takes a combat stance.
Apparently that's
And
something else.
Well, I might be evil, but I have some. Name's Shank Khan, the Divine Guardian of Blackgate. Prepare yourself.
He's about to punch a naked dude.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Wait, what? Endeth Sith, member of the Eternal Wanderers, and master of many forms of combat, as I also ready myself.
Well, I hope naked and hangover type of combat is also your forte. And then he's just like,
Master of the sword.
I have yet.
I am boner of my sword. I had to.
I'm the master of the sword. You say, thrusting forward.
What stance is Pugilist? What? I don't remember what Pugilist stance is from. I have a stance that I don't remember what maneuver school it's from. Is this bad?